Hello, and welcome back to Blasphemous. This is a Metroidvania that I played recently on the channel, and I quite enjoyed it. And since then, I've done several randomizer runs of it, and I think that this game is a fantastic randomizer. So I'm going to be a lot more competent at the game than I was last time. So in the randomizer, as you can see, there's the in-game map, just kind of shows you everything from the start. And there's actually not that much that we can do right now. One big thing that you'll notice if you're coming from playing this casually is that I don't have a dash move anymore. Yeah, I don't have a dash move. I also don't have wall climb. Oh, come on. Do that. Okay, I broke it, and I got a Georock out of the cage. Excellent. I guess I could actually have checked my inventory before just running off. Do I have anything yet? I have a Budding Sprout, Antutia's Carnal Remains, Diggle, okay. A lot of stuff that's not terribly useful. A Linen Cloth I could do something with right away. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Increases blocking stance, but exposes one longer to attacks. The Penitent one is me. If you're not familiar with this game, we are the Penitent one. Young Mason's Wheel, Empress of Approach, which is increased move speed. I started with that just to make things nicer. Increases fervor generated with attacks, or some protection against flame. We'll go with this. Okay, and that's... oh, we do have Into of your Thorned Hairs. Summon the help of a Thorned Dame who protects the Penitent one from all evil for a short while. Sure, I have a spell. And 2 bones, apparently. Some ground there with some rocks on it. Let's fall with enough height to crack it. Oh, that's right. I don't have a weapon upgrade yet. These take 2 hits. Heart for Haley. Oh, I can't get in here anyway. Okay. I don't have to. Oops, I was going to say I don't have to fight these guys. Magic boost, okay. Not finding a lot of fun stuff here. Okay, let's see what this attack does. Oh, does it just prevent protection from damage? I haven't used this spell. I have one particular spell that I really like, and it's as soon as I get that, I'm basically only going to use that. Petrified Bell, pulls dolorously, nice. So I can't get enough height here, but casting a spell does attack the ground, so I can just cast my spell to get down here. Okay, you got nothing to say. What about you? Yeah, I don't have the Petrified Bell. I guess the randomizer didn't, or the game didn't expect you to be playing a randomizer, so they just assume you have it when you get here. Alright, we can heal.
Pesaroso corazón soy
I generally like to play games in the language of the developers, like the original language that it was intended in. This is a Spanish game, so Spanish voice acting is actually really good. I did English for my first playthrough, but honestly I like the Spanish voice acting a lot more. Not that I've listened to it all that much, because I tend to just skip through it when I'm doing randomizer stuff. But it's just, you know, it's just fun to hear them. I also just like languages, so... Key to the Chamber of the Elder Brother, don't have it. So if you're familiar with the vanilla experience, you might have noticed that I'm going backwards through the starting zone. And there's a reason for that. Okay, this doesn't actually hurt him. Without dash, this boss is supposed to be a tutorial for how your dash move works. I don't actually have dash, so it's a little bit tricky, I guess. I mean, it's the first boss of the game, you can kind of just spam your attack. Explosives for somebody's Factorio. That'll be nice. Well, stronger explosives. Alright. Radio. These checkpoints heal me, and they also allow me to teleport between them. Alright, and this is why I started in the town instead of in the actual starting area, because since my dash move was randomized, I actually can't get out of the starting area without somebody sending me the dash move. So the randomizer just doesn't let you start there with dash randomized. But we can go back here. I might as well check the map. So yeah, I fully cleared that area. Let's fully clear the town. Starting with this. Since I saw that I had the linen, I might as well bless the linen cloth while I'm here. Which, no, blessed linen becomes a ribbon. That's appropriate. And that's for a Final Fantasy game. I don't know if that was any good in Final Fantasy 1, which I think is the only supported Final Fantasy. This randomizer. I know ribbon was really nice in later games. I'm just not very familiar with the first Final Fantasy. Which is the only Final Fantasy I've actually beaten, but I played it once a very long time ago. Most of the others, most of the other Final Fantasy games, I've gotten to the final boss and just couldn't be bothered to actually beat it. It's a weird thing, I don't know. That's one thing I found when I started playing games on the YouTube channel, is that I got a lot better at actually finishing games. Okay, I don't think I can do this. Oh, I have the wheel. Right, I have increased move speed, so that does work. I have the carnal remains. I'll give them to you. Yeah, looks like I gave somebody a song and Mustache. Yeah, this guy collects herbs if I have them, which I don't. I do think Blasphemous has the best item and location names in all of the Archipelago randomizers. A lot of them are pretty funny. Alright, we hit Shrine level 1. How am I doing for tiers? Not very many. Piece of Heart, triple stat increase, rupees, or gold. Gold should be really useful for a Rogue Legacy player. I'm assuming that's what that is, so we'll do that. And I mentioned this in one of the other ones, but the ability to, the fact that I'm learning about different games and sort of making decisions in my game based on what would affect other games, I think is really cool. Piece of Heart, probably useful, but I can't afford it, so I guess I'll just get the other two. Personal battery. Well, you're not going to be using that anytime soon. About the teleporter, I just wanted to see if one was unlocked at the start. The game has... The randomizer has been updated since I last played it. There are a few changes here and there. Progressive infantry armor for a StarCraft. Okay. That's pretty nice to have, assuming that they have an infantry unit unlocked. Okay, you want bones. I only had 2 that I saw. So not a whole lot I can do here yet. Every 4 bones is a check. Is there any point in coming down here? Kind of. Okay. There's one thing I can do. That's right, I don't have damage. I can grab this. Ultra Great Sword for Dark Souls 3. Possibly useful. I could be fighting these guys for... How again? For money, I suppose. Maybe I should be. Okay, but I don't really plan on doing anything here. Oh, somebody got me Tentudia's hair. Okay, well, I can hand that in right away. Wall climbing. Well, that was also randomized. I cannot cling to the wall. I just wanted the teleporter so that I'd have it for later. And the only way left is to the right. Right, so that's in logic, if I can afford it. So I need 2,000 tears for that. Tentudia, right, I can do that still. And then, I guess, Wasteland of Buried Churches and into Mercy Dreams. And that will be all I can get, unless I happen to find more mobility along the way. Already 2 out of 3 for Tentudia. Oh. More rupees. Biscuit. Per player 1,205 requires a donation. Biscuit. I want to say zillion? I'm not sure. That is not worth grinding 50,000 tears for, though. Boy, I'm gonna kill everything along the way here just because I do need the tears. Since I don't have dash, or really any other, I can do my hover attack there. I'm kind of limited in options for a lot of things. If you so if you do the repost like that, you block, you parry their attack, and then you do an attack, you'll automatically do the counter attack. But if you time an attack at the right moment during your counter attack, you actually get an auto kill on them. These shield enemies would otherwise take you 2 hits. Because I get the timing right, I can do that and then get the execution. I can't dash, so I can't get the item in there. Yeah, this is just a really fun game. Whoops, mistimed it. You can also, if you don't care about the execution, you can just attack them when they're in that state. Or 2 attempts without the execution just kills those enemies. I guess I don't have the thing that gives me items for those. Got the spell, I might as well use it. Okay, I can now open a shortcut. The advantage of doing an execution is I get a whole bunch of fervor. See my blue bar just filled up there? Yeah, you're kind of annoying. Let's just deal with you this way. You know what? You have to go first. Yeah, so I didn't get fervor because I just did the stab. Sand bottle, okay. Shotgun shells for Doom player, sure. Oh, I didn't get over. Still got her though. Oh no. I wonder if I can get the shrine up here. Because there is an item that is in logic that will require me to die to get to it. I would rather respawn right here if possible, instead of having to do all that again. Oh look, my save point. Darn it. Gear rock. Okay, don't bother with the lady's tomb, I guess. So that's kind of a fun thing about this game, is that you have all these corpses that will just give you hints on items. Now, where are we? We can't make progress this way, apparently. That's not entirely true. I can get to the teleporter. That's why, even though you've got a map, it doesn't necessarily... Well, you don't necessarily just follow it blindly. Knowing the game still helps. No. Me trying to kill her in different ways. This spell's actually pretty good. Got the shortcut. Another reason to love randomizers. It's making me use a spell I've never used before. I generally prefer offensive spells in this game, so I can do damage to my enemies. Okay, well I've got that. Time to death run, I guess. There's no reason to be... Well, I say there's no reason to fight you guys. I do need 1,000. 2,000. I need 2,000 for that last upgrade. I'm full on fervor. I don't need you guys. So grabbing onto these ladders is a little bit finicky. So grab that. Oh. Okay. There was a green square on the map. That was in logic. The game expected me to do that. Now I'm dead there. I have to go collect my guilt fragment, get my money back. Also, because I died, my fervor bar is compromised. Okay, so now the annoying part about this is that I'm gonna have to do these ladders over these instant death spikes. Grab my body. And for whatever reason, I just find it a lot harder. Yeah, see, I missed it going over. And again, I missed it going over. That one direction is just harder for whatever reason. I was anticipating missing the ladder, so I was going back. But, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Okay. Just trying to get the ladders. Oops. Meant to hit that upper ledge so I wouldn't hard fall. Okay, I can't do anything down here, so I'm not even gonna try. Alright, into Mercy Dreams. Anything I can do down here yet? Well, I can save. Oh, right. Can't do anything with that. I can pray there to get my guilt back. I think it costs Tears of Atonement, though. Oh. As long as you're hitting this guy, you can keep staggering him out of attacking. I really like a damage upgrade. Power bomb, okay. Killing those guys for the money. Okay, I guess there's just that one item that I got. Might as well heal again. Killing that guy. These ghosts are kind of annoying. I like to be super aggressive with them. Whoops. Oh. That was a waste of that spell. So, even though I don't have dash, I can hold down the dash button while I'm in the air, and it allows me to kind of fling myself forward while attacking, which is very useful against these guys. Hit me from that far. I'm hurting. Let's be a little bit careful. Thing about these games, like once you get familiar with them, you tend to just damage tank everything to rush through it faster. Okay. Got all the shortcuts open. Finish this zone and fight our first boss, which will be interesting with my current loadout, although with its spell, I think I can just completely ignore his attacks, because I don't get stunned or knocked back from what I can tell while the spell is up, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, what have we got in here? Random stuff. A gold Sculptula token for 400. A Georock for 1,000. No, thank you. Helleness Seal for 1,500. Okay, well, only one of these seems potentially useful. The other ones are just money for a Hollow Knight player, and Hollow Knight doesn't need that much money. I will still come back. Just off the screen. I will come back and buy that out once I have a ton of money. But I have other priorities until then. Didn't quite get him fast enough. Here. On the ghost. I'm down here. I do have healing potions. I could be using those. In case anyone was wondering. Getting a little bit too reckless with my health here. Is it here? Here. Although I can't do this because... oh, I can do this one. Right, this is the combat one. The one I was thinking of is down here. That one I can't do because I don't have dash. You're maybe the biggest threat? No, this got a little bit dicey. I went too far. He teleported back. Really abusing that spell. I will assent. Help me in the boss fight. If I look at the map, there's nothing else I can do. I guess interesting. The boss is actually not in logic. So as far as stuff that is in logic, there's buying the upgrade, buying money for Hollow Knight, so I'm technically done. So even if I do beat the boss and gain access to this zone, I'm not going to do the zone right now, maybe. I'm just curious if I can beat the boss with what I have, because I have no damage upgrades, no health upgrades that I know of. Like, I'm pretty weak. So I should be done what I can do in the game at the moment, but we'll give this a try. Yeah. Oh, also I don't have dash, which you're supposed to dash under that, I think. Yeah. Jump is a little bit slow. Yeah, okay, maybe not. It's probably because I don't have dash. With enough upgrades and spells and stuff, you could do that. I can also just dodge his attacks, that's an option too. But that fight would be a little bit longer than I feel like doing, and like I said, everything behind him's not in logic anyway. So I think we'll just leave it there. And next time I play this, hopefully I'll have some more upgrades. I will see you then.